Good day, Wolfpack. So I was asked to do this. We are going to run through autodrive. I know it's a little late in the game for this, but I was asked to do it. We're going to go through it. Then we will go through it with courseplay as well, because you can use both of them together. And I'll show you how and why, where to use it. But so to start off with, we're gonna hit this little gear down here in the corner, where this is where you would go into the menu of everything. You would change it, like corner speed. Certain vehicles, if they go really fast, you want to turn that corner speed down to half 50%. Otherwise, they end up in the woods. I learned that the hard way. And when you do that, you got to do it for every vehicle, not just one. One doesn't do it for everybody. You got to do it for every individual vehicle. In-game tractors and trailers and trucks and stuff, you probably could get away with just leaving it at 100%. But you have all these different stuff. You got your combine stuff here. In here, you got all this stuff. Line height. Now, line height is when you're making your courses. It'll either show up on the ground, or you can set it so it's above the tractor, and you can see it a lot easier. Which I like using is above the tractor. So we're gonna put that there. And then we're gonna go down here to global. You get your look ahead distance. They'll look ahead to see where they have to turn. You get 5 meters, and you can go up from there. You can go down from there. We're gonna leave it at 5 meters. Auto connect start and end. I'd put them to no. And what that does is it'll show when you have a course already and you want to branch off from that course. When you go to record that course, it won't connect automatically to the other course. Driver wages, you can turn that down to absolutely nothing, where they don't get paid for anything, which I like to do. Yeah, and then you can have them turn the headlights on, beacon lights on. We're gonna go. I don't remember what that does now. I guess that's the time of when the lights turn on, I guess. We'll go 50. We'll turn the beacon lights on. Work light when loading and unloading, yes. Yes. Hazard light, yes. Remaining drive time. Blah, blah. See if there's anything else I really need to worry about. Okay. Oh. That's what I want to do. Where is it? We're going to make the HUD wider. So that way we can... so I can show you what we're doing here. I'm going to hit apply. Well, I guess we got to go a lot wider than that. I guess it's just done that. Ooh, she's a big one. She's a big one. But that'll work. That'll help you out. So right here you have the combine speed and stuff. We won't get into that right now. But this is where your speed comes in. If you take your middle scroll button on your mouse, in order to get your mouse to pop up, press down on your scroll button on your mouse, and it will come and go. You see, you got camera this way. You press that down, no camera, and your mouse pops up. So yeah, you can turn it up and down the driving speed. Basically, their cruise control. Loops. You can tell them to do as many loops if you're going from like the silo to a sell point. They'll do 4 loops and then they'll be done. And you can do up to 9. Here, this is just driving normally from wherever you are to wherever you want to go. And you have load and dump. So you load from the silo and dump at the grocery store. And the type of what you want. So you got a bunch of different stuff. We're going to put wheat for now. Then load up somewhere. Drive to a point, load, and the product. And this is your combine stuff. We'll get into that later. And this is your record button of when you're driving. So now if you hit this triangle, it shows up these other things right here. No, that's the power button. Sorry. That's to send them off. This is your record button. Save button. Create a point. This is the edit point. And this is to delete a marker. Oh, and at the beginning of when you have auto drive in your map, at the beginning, I'll insert the picture here. It'll ask you to. What will it ask you? You know what it asks you. I gotta go look it up. I forgot. No. That ain't what I wanted. Want that. I don't want that. I want that. Network generation. That's what it is. It'll ask you for network. It'll say network configuration. It'll ask you if you want AutoDrive to automatically set up the traffic from the map creator, which will save you a ton of time if you click yes. I always click yes because it saves hours and hours and hours of work. And if you've watched before on NordGrad, when I was doing NordGrad, while I'm doing NordGrad, you'll see how much, like a map like that, it took me like 16 something hours to set up the AutoDrive using the network configuration. Can you imagine if I didn't use that? So, we're going to start off here. We're going to take this guy. We're going to drive up here. I could have sworn I hit yes. Did it not work? It did work. You can see where the road is already there, and I did not save it when I changed that, so corner speed's fine. We want to go above tractor. No. And honestly, I would, if I was you, turn traffic off. Because autodrive does not stop for the traffic. It doesn't stop for the trains. It'll run right into them. Why them are blue, I don't know. But that's the way the editor, the creator of the map set them. We're gonna do a little change in here. Just to get a little bit of direction. But you can see how this path is narrow. And that blue is what you would use here normally. But we are going to use the normal for right now. So we're going to right click on the record. No, not right click, left click. Sorry, left click. Ixnay, it's left click. So we're going to hit left click. And you see how it popped up with a thing above the tractor? So now we want to connect that to our regular road. But in order to do that, you need to go ahead and make one more little node there. Okay, so now, this is one way and that's the other way. So we want to go in from this way into this. You see how it's straight. We don't really want that. So we're gonna take the middle scroll button, your scroll button, and we're gonna scroll down. And as you can see, it curves it automatically for you. And then if we want to, we can come from the other end and we can do the same thing. Come in here from the other end, scroll button, and boom. Automatically takes and puts that curve in there for you. But I think we're gonna have to move. Well, nah, we won't have to move over. We'll move over as we're driving. So let's drive to the farm. You can take your mouse button off. We'll drive to the farm. That train track, they won't stop for the train. Train will hit them. It'll hit the train. They just won't stop for some reason. Okay, so now we are at the farm. We are in the farm yard. As you can see, we got the silo off the left here. So say if you had product in this, we would drive over into the silo here. And we would come in. Here's your unload. You think, Yeah, you think, yeah, I'll stop right there. We'll be good. It'll unload it. No. You want to go a little further than where the unload spot is. So we're going to go and make one more node. Here, we would take and hit the marker with the plus sign, and it would make the target name. So we would put silo unload is what we're going to call it. And as you can see, it makes the silo unload node there. And then we can go drive around the yard. If we want. And then we can go back out the farm. And we'll finish this course off. We're leaving enough room so they can go side by side. So then we're going to stop there. And we're going to push the power record button to power. Alright, then we need to connect this to the road. So this is going out. We want to go to the out road. Mouse button, scroll button. And you can do the same going the other way. So it'll go the other way. There you have that. So we're going to run back to the yard here. We are not done in the yard. All right, so we have a load spot here. You can see this line right here, this red line above the tractor. It always goes to the nearest node. That's the way it follows. So we're gonna go right here. We're gonna hit record. Left click mouse. And then we want to branch off from this course to this. So we're going to take and go right about here. You can go anywhere you want. As you can see, it's kind of a straight shot. You don't want it straight. Oh, I forgot. You gotta drive forward one to get it to work the best. So, alright. So we'll click there. Click there. It'll turn it green. Now you can curve it. So it'll work. Then we come in here. We'll go through here. And then we'll find a spot. Sometimes if you turn the wheel, get the tractor to turn, it'll hit the node a little faster. Little trick I learned. Then we'll hit this and we'll go silo load. And then we can click off of that. And we go from there to there. We'll give it a little curve. That'll work. So there, now you got your silo loaded up. So you can load and unload in your silo. Alright, we're going to make another route coming off the inn for maybe some parking spots. So we can hit record again, and then we'll go like that, and we'll come scroll out so I can see what I'm doing. Go from there. We're gonna curve it a little bit. Come in here like so, and we're gonna go like so. And then we're gonna make this parking spot 1. And we'll continue on. We'll wrap it around. We'll come back in here like so. We'll hit that. And we'll connect it to the road. And then it's connected to the road. And you can do that. You can do 3, 4 different parking spots, all you want. You just come in here, we're going to do that. Drive forward. Click on that. Connect to that. Scroll the mountain so it's got a little bit of a curve to it. And we say here. And then we go parking. Oops. Oh, I didn't want to hit record. Hit the wrong button. We go parking spot 2. Like I said, you can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parking spots if you want. And then we'll just connect that like that. And then now we'll hit the record button to shut it off. And connect. So there we have some parking spots. We're going to go find a place to deliver to just for giggles. Ow. You didn't see that. Normally these blue lines would be green lines. Well, this blue means that you can go both ways on a course. Well, we don't need to go both ways on the course. That's just the way the map creator set it up. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to change it up just a little bit. Ooh, I went the wrong way with it. Okay. I was just going through and fixing it up just a little bit so we know what way we're gonna go. Ow. Okay. I hit the wrong button again. It's going the right way anyway. Alright, so we're here. And sometimes the intersection isn't done at all. So like this one here, we can go right straight across the road. And there you go. He's across the road. And like he can go straight that way. You don't have to keep going blah blah. And then this one we can set up so it goes this way. This one we can set up so it goes this way. But we're gonna hit record. We're gonna go over to the grocery store here. We're gonna drive around the grocery store. And find the sell point, which is right here by the looks of it. And again, you want to go further than where you think you need to be. So like right there might be all right. So we're gonna go grocery store. I probably didn't spell that right, but whatever. And then we're gonna keep going. And we'll go back out. And we'll go back down. And we'll stop there. And we'll hit the power button, the record button. So we want to go from here, straight across, here, straight across. Then you can go from here to here. Go from this one over to this one. And then we go back over here, and then we can go out to this side of the road. Then we come from there, go to here. And I've been told to think of it as like a set of train tracks, is what I've heard. And I've heard people say, just think of it as a set of train tracks. Everything needs to be connected. Always. Everything needs to be connected. Otherwise, it don't work. So we're going to test real quick here. We want to go parking spot 1. We're just going to direct drive. And why can't it? See? That's what happens. Oh, that'd be why. Right there. That one little mistake I did. As I had it's got a little bit of arrow on. It's got a little arrow on it. Tells you which direction the road's going in. I had it backwards. Yeah, bet if I hit this now, it'll go. And see, that's what I mean right there. He would have hit that car. They wouldn't have stopped. They're just as bad as the traffic. They don't stop for nobody. And he reached his spot. And I just realized, that when we're doing a harvest, most of our fields are right here. So we don't want to drive everywhere. We're going to connect directly to this. So we're going to just put it, and I'll show you why later, but this might be a 2-part video. Might be one long video. Who knows? Okay, so we're going to head this back over to parking spot 1. We're going to run down. How come you're in the way? You don't need to be in the way. We're going to grab this John Deere. I'll hop back in the fence. Alright, so we're going to test that. We're going to go see here. We're going to go down here. We want to load, unload, and the product. So we want to load and silo load. We want to go to the grocery store. And we want wheat. So hit power. And we just want one loop. So he's going to do one loop and he should come back. We're going to do the same thing with him. Silo load. I don't know, we'll go silo unload. We'll go silo load and silo unload. See how that works. He's boogieing it, ain't he? As he goes, there he goes. He's gonna go do that. And with nothing there, I don't know why I did that. Huh. But apparently you can load and unload in the same spot on this one. Alright, so this is where it comes tricky. We're going to do something here. We're going to do a 2-way road. So we're going to right click. And you get a purple instead of red button light up. That means you're going to be going both ways with it. You see how it turns blue instead of green? That means it's going both ways. So we can click on this, go up here, send it that way. We can click here, and we can send it that way. And we want it to come in here as well. We want it to come in here as well. So we're going to drive down here. We're going to get out. We're going to move this guy out of the way. Because he's for later. Let's move him right there. I don't know if this thing's going to be in the way or not. So I'm just going to pick it up and move it. I just don't want it in the way right at the moment. Alright, so well, it already shut off. Yeah, if you get out and you're recording, it will shut off. So then we're going to move ahead a little bit here. And we're going to hit the green button. So it picks what way it's going to go. So we're going to go do that. We'll give it a little bit of a curve. You don't have to. And we'll shut that off, and we'll do that, and we'll send him right back there. See, that's field 8. So what we're going to do, what I like to do is I like to go here. Actually, you know what? We need to go check on our other tractor. Why won't it sell? Weed is not accepted there. That is why. Well. Where's the Johnson's Farmers Market then? Oh, it's way over there? Oh, we took down the song. I'm sorry, everybody. I messed this one up a little bit. Oh, we made it just barely. Woo! We made that one just barely. Like I said, normally you would do the two-way road on a small road like this, but we're not gonna, just for general purposes here. So we're gonna drive up. We'll connect that later. So left click, record. There's a carpenter. So this bridge is where we're gonna do that. So we're gonna de-record. We're gonna drive forward a little bit. And we're gonna hit record. But before we do that, we're moving this over some. And then we're gonna go across the bridge. And we'll stop recording. We're gonna pull over here a little bit. And we'll left click, record. We will connect this all on our way back through. And we're gonna drive around here. And I guess it goes in this one. Yep. So we want to do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna put farmers market, not market, market. Okay. Then we'll drive on out. Then we'll stop recording. We'll connect this. And then connect this. Right click, left click. Drive forward. We're not going to do anything because I don't believe there's anything further down that way, so we're not going to go that way. So, we're going to off do that. We're going to do farmer's market, wheat. Why can't it? And there you have it. And that's what I meant. Right there. I couldn't have planned that any better. Seriously. Exactly what I was telling you. It does not stop for train tracks. Doesn't stop for traffic. But it was an easy way to turn around, I guess.
They say he makes his rounds, a shadow in the corner where the light don't touch the ground. He's got an old worn out six string and a voice as cold as sin. When the devil plays guitar, the trouble's bound to begin.
Why can't it? going this way. Where did I mess up? Go this way. Go this way. That's connected. And it's connected from there.
Just laughed and played again. His music filled the empty room with whispers of my sin. He said, boy, it's just a gamble. Life's a game you can't outsmart. Then he struck a chord so bitter, it nearly burst my heart. Oh, when the devil plays guitar, sorrow's in the air.
If you right click on one of the nodes, you can adjust them and move them around. That would be wise, because that was doing too sharp of a turn. I mean, wanted to go the wrong way. Alright, so we're gonna do that real quick. We're just gonna go to parking spot 1 for now. But that's basically what you would do there. Alright, so now we want to get into doing, say, courseplay stuff and harvesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a spot that comes off of this route. And I'm going to say that it is field 8. And we'll drive forward a little more. Maybe. Well, there we go. Then we'll shut that off. We'll connect that to that. And then we'll connect this to this. Alright, we're going to hop in the combine here. We're just going to start it up real quick. I'm going to cut in here. Alright, so you see down here it says no driver with same target available. First off, we need to put this on field 8. We'll leave that as that. Alright, so courseplay. Oh, wrong button. Courseplay. We need to go into the main, on my version of courseplay. Apparently not everybody's is the same. I don't know what's up with that. I want to go down to this driving wheel here. We want to go create job. And we want to go over to CP field work. It's courseplay field work. And you see how it lights up that. And then we're going to go open that. We want to go 2 headlands. I gotta move that out of the way so I can see. We're just gonna do one on that, I guess. We're gonna cut that down to 3% overlap on the headland. Clockwise. We could go the other way too. Smooth. Alright. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go generate field course. Of course, we gotta come down here. I forgot that it already has stuff. So we're gonna create a new folder. Create new folder. Market field 8. Come down here. Then we're gonna hit save course. Activate. We're gonna put harvester. Okay. So that's that and that's that. That comes out. On mine, I have to hit spacebar to get the courseplay menu to come up, which is over here on the right. We want to hit first waypoint, start stop only. You can current waypoint, show all the waypoints, or show nothing. We'll hire a worker. So get out of that. We'll hop out of that. Hop in this. All right, down here where the dump thingy is, we need to go to the combine. We need to hit field 8. We want to go to silo unload and hit power. Of course, it's going to drive around and get back to field 8. And then when the combine is full, it will ask for him to come into the field and ask. Because now you see down here at the bottom, it doesn't say that no other vehicle with same waypoint. So while they're doing that, we're gonna come up here. Go to this guy. You see how we have these sheds here? We can make it so they will park in there. So we want to say, come off of that. We're going to hit record. So pull forward one here real quick. Come off that, go into that. That's that. So then we can do this. We can go up here. Go like so. In order to get it to go in there, you just simply back up. And then we'll mark it. Actually, escape out of that real quick. I think that's what you need to do. We're on hook from that real quick.
Dirty boots kicked off in the barn. Spending my last dime on a two-bit charm. Whiskey bottle rolled under the straw. Dreams left
Then we're gonna go
by whiskey jaw.
here.
Cornfields dry like my old
Garage spot
in a soil that's tar.
1.
Smoky bar stool where I drowned my sin. Bottle of cheap, never felt it again. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all. Now I can't stand, but I'd rather crawl.
Oh, we're gonna see what happens.
Snapping like my resolve. Old roadhouse where my life devolved. Shaky hands hold memories close. Yet I lost more than most folks know. Falling down, nobody's around. Silent screams in a sleepy town. Empty pockets can't buy back time. Echoes of regret on my mind. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all.
Alright. I forgot how to do that. That was one park and field.
Cornfields dry like my old cowpoke heart. Plow my soul in a soil that's tar. Smoky bar stool where I drown my sin. Bottle of cheap, never felt it again. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Whiskey
See, he's trying to catch up to him because he's got the pipe out.
can't stand, but
And with the pipe out, it's not working. And as you can see, this guy, he's backing in here. Backing in here. And he stopped. Now, I didn't exactly do a straight, easy back in either. But he's in the garage. Now he's parking away. So we're gonna get him out of the way here. Maybe. Well, I was hoping that it was gonna be full by the end of this. And there. I didn't touch anything except for when I moved the tractor out of the way. He unloaded himself. It's as simple as that when it comes to auto drive and courseplay. You just set your courseplay up, and when you're doing a field, you take your tractor, or like say if you want to take and have a cart, you would do that. You would set up your tractor, your truck, and where field 8 is. And in that case, you would have to have a secondary line for the cart itself to be on, to unload from that spot to the truck. I was gonna say, is he done? Can't believe it actually worked and went around that. I've done it. I've tried it before, and it doesn't always work. But it worked this time just fine. I'm surprised. But it leaves a lot of stragglies behind. Well, I'm glad that worked. Like I said, usually it doesn't work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. But it worked this time. I am amazed. And if you've noticed up at the top of the screen, I am running the regular radio, the in-game radio. As you can see now, the tractor's coming. Now, this is non-copyright music that has been added into the game. Well, added, like, basically it's a mod, but you don't put it in your mod folder. You have to put it in your game folder. So, if you would like this, down in the description, there is a link to a website, to NaturalCast Presents website. And you can get it there. You will not get copyright strikes or whatever it is. You are going to be fine. I've done it now this is the second week going on with it. I have not gotten a copyright strike yet. I've talked to NaturalCast himself about it, and you do not get a copyright either. He has not gotten a copyright either. There's a few other guys that are using it too. So the link in the description for his website to get this. There's a video on how to put it in your game. And also in the description is a link to his YouTube channel. Go hit it, subscribe to him. If you'd see him, if he's live, Tell him Empty Pocket sent you. And if you do use it, all we ask is if you put in your description the link to send to other people, for other people to go to. That's all we ask. Is we just want the right people to get the recognition. That's all it is. I'm gonna quickly go through and finish this up. Clean up his messes here that he missed. That's the only thing about courseplay is they do tend to miss a lot. But it's usually just a matter of going back through quickly and go around the corners. The corners are where they mostly miss stuff. And for some reason this edge. I don't know why I missed this edge, but I missed this edge. That's alright, we will fix it. Okay, we got another 237 liters. We're gonna put that out, see if he comes. And he does. See, I love the autodrive. I wish I would have got it a long time ago, but I didn't. And it's come a long way since it first come out too. See, autodrive and courseplay can work pretty well together. Okay, and he does not have a full cart, so he won't go unload. So in order to get him to go unload, you hit this arrows here. Okay, so then he hits that field date, goes around. All that arrow does is it moves the sequence up one. So then he's going to drive around. To the unload spot. We'll get on the other side so we can watch them. We have him on tip side, but if you have him on tip back, he would have moved up more. And you got to remember with different vehicles, where your unload point and load point are going to be different. So you will have to adjust that every now and then. So he's unloaded. Now he's going back to field 8. Technically, he doesn't need to go back to field 8, but he's going to go back to field 8. And that'll be the end of that. So that's pretty much everything I got. There's other people out there with versions of an auto drive course, whatever you want to call it. Beginner's guide or whatever you want to call it. Like Pharmacist Guy, Pharmacop's got one. There's a bunch of people out there with them. But that's going to do it for me. Basically, that's how I set up my auto drives and my courseplay and my auto drives to courseplay. All in one video. I hope this helps you out. Fury, if you're listening, I hope this helps you out, buddy. Seeing how you requested this. Just kidding. I wanted to do it and I kept forgetting to do it, and you reminded me to do it. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Even my little mistakes I made, and the train hitting the tractor. I did not expect that to go in the video, but it did. That worked out pretty good. So if you guys have any other questions, you can always leave me a comment. I will answer them. If you want to know anything else, hit me up with what you want to know, and maybe I can work it out for you, and we can go from there. You all take care now. You have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.